though. He's at the back of this group, but you could be as fast as you like. Look at that, that's ridiculous.
Brian was
4.7 seconds is just as close as it really gets, to be honest, at this stage. Can't let him get away. This is getting a bit... oh, big move there for third.
Superb up the inside. He really is good there, which is great, but that's the first corner, not the...
Fernandez just biding his time by the place. Benyat Fernandez up the inside of Pugliese there, moves him wide, but as I was saying,
last corner,
riders went so wide there. You just saw, I think it was Mounsey who went up the inside. Behind Brian Uriarte, a couple of riders going on the green there. Is Uriarte just sweet? No, Morelli's not a rider you want to let get away.
No, he isn't. I think Brian Uriarte has seen that turn. He
of everybody once again. Morelli. So that was the point of making. You know, fastest rider on track, but you've got to make some passes. As Mike Hugo's across to try and protect his line and his run out onto the start and finish straight. Now this is it.
Knows it. He was around to watch Marco Morelli be so soon.
Goes onto the gravel there. Well, Morelli will certainly make a pass there because he goes up the inside of him. He's alongside. Interesting, Peter. Look at the gap now he's managed to get through in that final sector, along with Christian Daniel Jr. and Ben.
Superb at Assen, and that's why I think he moved up into 5th place and is now up into 4th place. He doesn't want to see Marco.
David Gonzalez now yesterday's 2nd place finisher.
And great to see the 45 of KJ Moynihan.
Yeah, Fernandez. Will the riders behind them actually catch up to them by the time we reach turn?
Really disappeared, just as you said, Matt.
Well then, up the hill we come.
The 18-year-old South African there at the back of that group. He's learning a lot, running up faster.
Turn 1. Or is Uriarte going to try and pull the pin? Let's look at their lap times. A 2:02 flat from Uriarte. But once again, then it's going to be left and flick it right down the waterfall. How fast can you get?
Pace than I've seen him all season.
Brilliant stuff from Mondignano. Come on, that's the kind of improvement with that. And then you've actually got Morelli at 2:01.7, but he's down in 19th place, Peter. Go through here. Well, look at that. Look at the gap forming. I mean, Morelli's not hanging around. I'll be very interested to see the lap times this time. We like to see as well as we look back towards the front. Danish overtakes Mounsey.
Yeah, and the advantage has disappeared, hasn't it? Because you know, Singapore is already back with them. Now let's see, Uriarte will be late on the brakes here, close up on that.
The rider making big improvements for their 2nd year. Up through Arrabbiata 2 we come, so it's Uriarte.
And as you say, they entered the straight with about a 4 bike lengths lead, but that has gone. But that leading trio, so he comes out of the corner, the leading trio still have the advantage. Marco Morelli over.
Arte then, the series favourite coming into this year, who is leading the way, but not for long as Ben. Crucially, they weren't able to overtake him come down the first turn that time around, so they can...
but it's not green there, so that doesn't matter. Marco Morelli has the advantage.
Yet Fernandez tries to go up the inside, fails that time around.
And you saw there the 13 of...
Eke out more of an advantage in the 3rd and 4th sector again, perhaps.
The man who finished 2nd, who did all the leading yesterday, is in 2nd place.
These 3,
Akim Danish, he's in the hunt there very much in 5th place, just ahead of Veda Pratama.
He can start to try and make a break.
Right, so that is the 7 of Benyat Fernandez, the 17-year-old.
Absolutely drilling it now, Peter. They are over a 1/10 of a second quicker, maybe even 2. Christian Daniel in 3rd there, lurking. That's where he started on the grid. He would...
Old Spaniard, the winner of race 2 in Le Mans, he has the advantage for the moment. 70. Christian
2/10 or 3 ahead of everybody else that last lap around, and that is making the difference. Really love to come away with the win. He feels so good this weekend, as we saw in the pre-show. Yes, to
Daniel Jr., the American 16-year-old in 2nd place. Brian Uriarte in 3rd, and looking
on board with Uriarte, leading what's now really the chasers. We're looking at Zenmitani, the Japanese rider, just behind us today. But the problem is 16 other odd riders trying to do exactly.
Like back there is Marco Morelli, the 95, the Argentine 17-year-old. As you say,
inspired by Kevin Schwantz, that's why he runs the number 34. But look out front, Ramadi, the same thing.
And as we discussed yesterday, nobody, you know, showing any kind of advantage. Matt, almost certainly it was him who ran wide at the first corner a lap ago. And
now into the lead, ahead of Morelli and Benyat Fernandez.
But Brian Uriarte is not letting them go. Look, he's there in 4th, still not lapping quite as quick as they did in qualifying. So in theory, they can go quicker, but lost so much time.
He's got KJ Moynihan for company as well there, who said...
Place, he's close into them, and he's going to lock on to the rear of the number 7, Benyat Fernandez, in third. Absolutely impossible so far for anyone to break away. Let's see if Uriarte...
The 202.1 just behind him. That's a really quick lap from the South African. We've not seen too much
as they go down the hill.
And Ramadipa's lead was short-lived. Morelli took him straight back. He's saying no.
Can do it. He's a little bit further ahead of the 70 of Christian Daniel Jr. He could hold the advantage.
Improvement for him so far this year in terms of his results, but he's far more in the mix than he was previously. I need to lead this race. I've got the pace. I don't want to get overtaken in towards turn 1. You're following me, but Morelli...
And he's very good at the end of the straight here, but they're picking up the slipstream. They're going to catch him. They've caught him already.
Stop the back of this group now.
34 there was Zen Mitani. As we say, he was right at the front.
He's smart. He knows he just needs to get out front and absolutely go for it. None of this tap in the rear seat unit. Rubbish.
He goes from first to where going into the corner. He's got back and just is now back in 10th place. The 54 of yesterday's winner, Veda Pratama. That's right, but he only qualified 15th. He was on the 5th row of the grid. So, you know, if his pace is to third, 4th place, up the inside is Benyat Fernandez.
Oh, he pushes him wide though, and it's going to be Mama.
He's got some work to do from there.
What has he got in his pocket? He's got hacking
quicker than he was running in qualifying. Maybe the bike isn't really set up to do this, but
Moundsy who leads coming out of Sandonata then, but for how long will Benyat Fernandez get him on the cutback? He does. Danish just ahead of him on the track, the Malaysian series leader by 23 points.
He's a bright, wily rider and he'll make the best of the situation, certainly. There's the 51 of Riley. Side by
squeeze
side.
Him out. Look at that.
Ooh.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Vasily gets it back straight again. Points.
Abreast, and it's Brian Uriarte who has the advantage. Uriarte, he'll be late on the brakes at the bottom there. He goes from 4th to 3rd.
Perfect line. Over that. Go on, yes, there. That's what. Oh, that was
move over.
Brutal, that, but brutal. Oh, Sullivan Moundsy getting a bit. He's sacrificing a lot of his drive there as he was going up the inside. Choice from the 95 and Morelli there, guarding his line well and truly, not sacrificing his run. But fair, well done, Sully. That was as aggressive as it can get.
Too wide.
He goes wide. I didn't really think he had too much room to go.
Right, so Brian Uriarte
through the penultimate turn into this final corner they come. Going to get a big drive up the hill. Mitani goes neck and neck. Way wide. He's got to cut it back on there. Oh, and then he's alongside Benyat Fernandez again.
And again with the advantage, but he's already giving the slipstream to the number 7 of Benyat Fernandez.
With Ramadipa there, they nearly come to blows out of the final corner. 4 laps to go.
He's gone from first all the way back to like 6th place just in one corner there.
Oh, goodness me.